We are live. What's up, Paul W? Yeah, buddy. The 6 does not look good. We got a pretty cool show for you guys. This is what we're planning on doing. But first, how the hell are you?
Oh, I've had a good day.
Nice.
Big things popping. Like, what is it? Collars popping, panties dropping. It was a big day.
There you go. There you go. We're gonna, so we constantly try to do this on the channel and we do it better and better every time. But I think I might have outdone myself for reals this time, for reals. So before we get too far, I need to turn on this GoPro because I want to catch every minute of this.
Okay.
I need to, oh good, it's a 32% battery. Thank you, GoPro. Why else wouldn't you be at 32%? I've only been charging you all night, you know? Awesome.
Well, you're not supposed to use it while you're charging it.
I don't know what it's doing right now. Either you turn on or you turn off. What is it doing? Okay,
I don't know.
There we go. We're good. All right, this is what we're going to do. We have a 6.0. We have a 9.0. We have a 3.0. And we have a no point oh. And we're going to use the same load every time because it says, oh, this doesn't have a variable trigger. It's either 1, 2, or 3.
Okay.
There's no other way to switch it. So we have 3 speeds to choose from here. I can even get you a little bit closer. And I got the overhead.
That's right, boy.
So we got 3 speeds to choose from. We can't fake it. And we're going to show you an amp draw based on every speed, based on every power source, to finally prove to you all that the 6.0, even though it's 6 and it shouldn't matter because voltage is voltage, right? We got the 9.0, which should be more, but you got different cells. We're going to get a different number on this guy. And you're actually going to get to see a number, not just a sound or a speed. You're going to get a solid hard data number that you can't argue with. So
yeah,
we're going to do it. And then Joshua Wilson was texting me, he was texting me. And he was asking about a multimeter that would do milliamps. So we might hook this thing up and hook it up to like maybe we could probably put this in here and get a milliamp in AC reading on this. So we can find out what multimeter will do that. So we're going to do all the stuff.
What's up, Rodney, Jeremy, your boy Rand, Paul W. How you guys doing?
What's going on, everybody? Mr. Bunny Lawmakins.
Are you going to be testing the flex battery on the fan?
Do you want to see it smoke?
What, the fan or the battery?
Maybe both.
What's up, Jamie?
I don't see why not.
All right. I have to do the very not so silent brag right now.
Yeah.
Today, I hit 50,000 followers on Instagram.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of it.
I'd be pretty proud of it.
What's up, Martin P? Thank you, Rodney.
I don't know what this thing is doing.
Squirrel. Jeremy,
I literally had this thing charging all night, and then I don't know what the GoPro's doing. Okay, we're not gonna worry with it.
Thank you.
We got our P key thing here.
No, 50,000, Rodney. What's the Instagram? Awesome. It's all right, Paul. Compare the M18 brushless non-fuel to the M12 fuel Gen 3.
Gen 3.
Well, I think he's comparing batteries tonight, Martin.
Yeah. What's up, Martin P? All right. Oh, I know how to get this off.
Very carefully.
No.
Not carefully.
It probably still has a screw in there somewhere. This one. That explains why it wouldn't come out the whole time.
And now we know why he's called Chooser Era.
Sweet.
I like it.
So.
Well,
plug this in
our
right
prayers
now.
are with you, Rod.
So there's no battery in this, so the only way to turn this on would be if we plugged it in, obviously. We're gonna
All
go ahead
right.
and do that. We're gonna turn it to 1, 2, and then 3.
I can hear it.
There you go. So what more could you ask for? I think you can see it too.
Wow.
Cool. I'll show you
All
something
right.
interesting. This is why I think this is going to work. Check this out. This is kind of cool. If we put this in here, it should haul ass. If I unplug this and I turn it back to 3, let me see here. There you go. You can hear the speed difference.
Yeah.
So I'm going to plug this back in.
So you're telling
You
me
hear that?
yeah.
Watch, when I unplug it, listen. When I unplug it, faster.
Yeah.
Plug it back in. Slower.
What's up, Robert?
So we talked about batteries.
Darren, that's funny.
We talked about batteries having not an infinite power source. That's why the more cells you have, the more average voltage you get. So we're actually going to see. We could show you a voltage drop on this too, based on the motor spinning, which we've done before. So I could figure out where we would put that there, which would be. It would actually be across the switch. We'll do that later. We're going to focus on this first. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Because if you recall, we did the voltage drop the other night with the flex battery, with the Frankenflex here, and you could see the voltage drop as we were using the tool real time.
Yeah.
So we know the battery voltage drops. What happens here is this transformer here. That's what this is. This converts from 120 to 18 volts or 20 volts, whatever it is.
Optimus.
Yeah, it's really. Is that better? So this says 2.5 amps output.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Hey, look, I found their hidden little tracker thingy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Get rid of that. That way you can return it.
What's up, Juan?
Can't return it without
Without the tracker?
Yeah. They'll know where it's been. They'll be like, wait a second. This has been to Robert's garage? No way.
They know what you do with the tools, too.
They sure do. They know where I stick them. All right.
No worries, Rod.
We got the 3.0. So we're going to go ahead and do the 3.0. And we're going to take this multimeter here. Please don't fall. Thank you. Multimeter.
Yeah.
Select amperage, and it's going to do DC amps. So we're going to go here. AC. Inrush DC right there.
All right, let's do it.
Multimeter is actually hard to see. There you go, DC.
Yes, I see
So,
it.
yeah,
Let's go.
let's go. Shouldn't matter whichever one we do, but we're gonna go for the hot, just to make
Jeremy,
sure.
he's done that so much. I want to see something start smoking. It might be that guy over there.
Let's see. Let's plug this in.
Paul,
Let's
there
see the
is. There
differences.
is.
Let's see here. We need DC amps. Okay. So that should. Oh, hey. Did you know that I'm a genius?
Are we redefining the word genius now?
Yeah. You know what's funny is that I'm trying to read amperage off of a lead that goes to the battery terminal. So, yeah, of course, it's not going to change. So what we're going to do for this one, we're actually going to see we get the amperage reading from this guy here. So you can see the difference. But you're going to see a difference in the 9, the 6, and the 3.
I'll say this. You're entertaining.
Hey, I figured it out, but at least before we actually tried it. Before I tried to show you on camera that I was an idiot. So this is called a line splitter. You can see the multiplier of 10. That way, if you got a small amperage draw and it's so small that it's hard to figure out what it is with all the decimals and stuff, you can pop this on the times 10 and it will turn into like a whole amp, for example, instead of a decimal. Yeah, so let's see what this does here.
Jeremy, half at least. But only the broken stuff.
So we should see some kind of change on this. It's not going to be as big as the DC because we're AC right now. So for starters, we're going to go to AC current. Let's see if we can catch for the inrush. That might be interesting. I doubt we can. No, see, this is where the times 10 multiplier might come in handy, though. Let's see what happens. No, it's not going to do it. That's okay. It's a very small load. That's what she said. All right. DC, AC.
Look, all you need to know for electricity is will it go kerplooey or will it be fine?
So we got 0.13 on low. We got call it 20, 19 consistently. And then we got 0.38 as a peak.
Yes, sir.
So let's see if we can maybe match that on the DC side. I'm not sure that will because we're going through the transformer. This is before the windings. So we'll see what we get with the DC. What? Oh, good. The GoPro is dead. It's okay. This will work.
When's the funeral? Can I send flowers or do I have to show up?
No, it doesn't deserve flowers.
All right. Ooh, we're getting it cremated.
Yeah, closed casket. All right. 3. 3.0.
Call the insurance agent after.
3.0 and low is going to get us. Well, that's interesting. Oh, it's not actually on there. Very good. Let me see. There we go. 34. Oh, come on. Hang on. I'm trying to get you guys a better angle.
It's all in the dangle.
It is in the dangle. Let me see.
I saw 0.25, 0.26, 0.3.
Yeah, there we go. That'll work. Okay. So We got a peak of 31. 0.65.
That's true,
A peak
Mr.
of
Bunny.
66. 67. We'll go with 67.
Yeah.
69.
A good number,
We got
69.
1.43. That's a whole amp. That's quite a bit of power, man. That across your
Returnable
heart,
flowers,
yeah,
yes.
that would probably hurt pretty good across your heart.
So I just want to make sure that I understand this correctly. The DC motor in the DC fan runs better with the DC battery.
Well, this should go to DC. It's just a converter. So this
Yeah,
does do
that's right.
DC.
You don't have to invert.
Yeah, this does do DC. See those little lines right there?
Yeah.
That's a DC
Yeah.
symbol. So it went from this is DC. Oh,
Yeah.
AC/DC adapter. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, you say that? Some of these transformers actually stay in AC. So you can get a transformer like this, but it doesn't actually go to DC.
But it's more of an inverter.
Right.
What's up, Ricky?
All right, this is one thing.
He's showing that the battery draw is better with a 6 amp hour battery than others.
Than a 9.
Than a 9. Well, yeah.
So here comes a 9. So we had 33, 40 something, and 69. I don't know what we had, but that's okay. You guys know what it was.
1.4, 69, and then 37.
1.41 or something, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, here comes the 9. Speed 1. 0.32. 3. 34. We'll call it 34.
All right.
0.67.
Yeah. Not as high as the 3.
1.43. So actually, the 9.0 is very
Yes,
similar
Mr. Donnie.
to a 3.0 high output.
Yes.
So that's actually a cool result to have for an actual stat. You can say, hey, you got a battery this small. Of course, it's not going to last as long, especially for a light. So for a light or a fan, your 9 is going to do better like this than it will a smaller. This is where it actually matters for a straight demand like this. Like a light, this is a perfect battery for a light because you're not going to gain any more brightness with a light versus a motor, for example, that can take a draw and drop voltage across it.
But the fan isn't a heavy. It's not a heavy draw item. So
no, that's why we're using it because it's consistent. Can everything stop beeping in here? Draw. So let's go with the 6.
Okay. So Jeremy, the reason it works is because these batteries run in series. And because when they're under load, you can draw from a higher number of batteries than smaller batteries. The voltage drop isn't great or isn't as great, thus allowing you to maintain power for longer than when you would use a smaller battery.
Yeah. Also, he says, how do they increase amp hour? It's bigger cells or more cells?
More. Could be both.
Right. You're right. In this case, it's both. So bigger cells, 21700s, which in turn maintain a higher average output voltage because they discharge less volts. They're able to deliver more ampacity through their conductors, I guess you would say. They got more. You got more lanes on the highway to get amperage through, so it doesn't bottleneck.
Right.
There you go.
In combat, have you considered a midget? I'm just going to throw that out there. More storage capacity. Yeah.
All right.
I'm just answering combat's question. When is Milwaukee coming out with new battery tech? Later this year. They come out with new tools daily, it seems. What's the holdup? It's probably just getting materials and enough volume to handle initial demand.
So, just for the record, the reason why we never actually tried the flex adapter on this is because this thing's actually somewhat deformed and it's really hard to get the batteries off. And I didn't think I was going to be able to get this off. But now that we have this thing apart, I don't mind taking a pry bar to the back of this to pry it off. So we might do that for you guys, because the worst case scenario, we can just solder it back together.
All right.
So we're going to put a flex on this, and we're going to see an output. My prediction is going to be what Ohm's law says is that more voltage means less amperage.
Okay.
So we're going to see, but also it could increase the wattage because of it's tricky. It's not so cut and dry like paperwork. You look at paper and you say amperage shouldn't matter. It should be voltage. But in this case, we don't have an infinite power source like you do on paper. Paper says you have 12 volts. Battery says you have 10.8 when it starts to draw, for example. So let's just see what happens when we get the flex on there. All right, here comes the 6.0. So we're already at 0.38. 0.73. I saw 3.71, 7.2.
Highest so far, yeah.
And 1.49. And you can hear the difference. If I was to pull this off and I was to put on this.
1.47.
Yeah, you're right. You did get 1.47.
Yep. Hey, just out of curiosity, pop that sucker off and put the 9 on there without dropping it. Leave it in 3.
Like this?
Yep. Just take it off and then put on the 9.
We're gonna get ready. Hang on.
$151 I saw.
Yeah.
Flex deck with him, a bunch of layers is the whole Milwaukee battery tech. And the other cordless tool manufacturers, as a matter of fact. Well, that's nice to know, Ricky. I think the highest I saw on that was 151. Now you're at 0.4, so something's wrong.
I was trying something by plugging the adapter in and seeing what it would do. It confused it. I didn't know what to do when I did that. It really doesn't know what to do. Hang on, I gotta reset it. So here's the adapter. Broke our meter.
It's kind of like watching Gonzo from the old Sesame Street or Muppet movie. The Muppets. That's it.
Hey, you didn't like that.
Apparently.
This meter did not like that at all. That's interesting.
Yes, Combat, I do.
You see that?
Yeah.
It is not happy with whatever you just did to it.
My fault.
Yeah.
I told it was Valentine's Day and it's time for some loving. It blew up.
Oh, there we go.
$152.
All right. Should we put the big boy on it?
Didn't you just put the big? Oh, the flex. Let's go, sexy flexy. is saying from experience, the small ones are the perfect size, but the big ones hurt.
No, dude, this thing's not going to be happy. Dang it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's not. Oh, dude, it's never coming off. It's never coming off. Okay. 1.8.
Really beloved. I saw that 1.89.
Should we see what the voltage drop is across this battery?
Sure.
Let's see this. Let's do this.
Yes, get your Freakenstein in there.
Yeah. Don't short the battery. Oh crap! Hang on. We gotta. Okay.
Yeah, I think they'll make them backwards compatible. The new Milwaukee battery is almost identical to the old Milwaukee 12 amp hour battery. The Muppet Show, Mr. Bunny. Yes, sir.
All right. We need some volts DC.
Now, y'all try not to think of the theme song to the Muppet Show when you see this dude on screen.
We got, what do we got? Stop bouncing around. There we go. 24.23.
Very impressive.
23.71. $23.78.
Yeah.
Almost 24, 23.93. And then back up to 24.06. And if we leave this setting like this, this will probably regain even more voltage. So the longer it sits just idle.
Yeah.
Stop bouncing around. 24.11. So we sit there. We'll probably go up to 24.22. And we got 3 bars here.
Uh-huh.
I bet you we can leave this here 3 bars long enough to where this goes back to 4. Because I think at 24.4 something, it'll go back to 4 bars. 1, 3. So we were at 11. So if we wait just a couple of seconds, it'll probably go back up to 4 bars.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting. Now, my question to you, sir.
How do I get that off? With the channel locks. Oh no! It's never coming off.
Oh, it moved.
Oh, dude, it's messing up my adapter. Hang on, I got an idea.
So, what have we learned here today?
Don't do things.
Wrong. We have learned why the man is called user error. Don't you have, like, I don't know, a screwdriver? Like a long flathead screwdriver that you could get a little pry on?
Shouldn't this thing just kind of just pop out of there?
Shove it in until it hurts, says Joshua. Jamie True said, pull, pull, pull.
Dang it. We almost need to drill this out so we can just get a straight bead on it with a hammer.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be the... we'll try one more thing before we do that.
Putting it all back together so that you have more pry on it. Better leverage. Oh, no. All right.
No.
Throw it across the room. Lube it up. Spit on it. That's the one. I stepped out and I see stuff even more broken. Your boy Ram, you can't leave this man alone. Just use a small sledgehammer. That's a good one. Is it user error or the master? Does that definitely user error? Because the only thing he's a master of is baiting. I'm going straight to hell one day.
We got the tough build on the case.
Little Kentucky.
Oh, there we go. Oh no. Oh.
Wait a minute. Let me ask you a question.
Question time.
Is that a long flathead screwdriver?
Yeah. Dude, this thing is jacking up my beautiful Etsy adapter. Oh, that's a good noise. That's the noise of success.
Tough built for the dub.
Yay. And that's why we didn't hook it up earlier.
I was just saying hook it up without the connector in there, but you know. We should have more than 13 likes. Come on. Use a flex tool. Yeah, he's learning. I'm just saying. If you were poor, these things would come to you more quickly. He's over there looking for the right tool for the job, or any tool for the job instead of the right tool for the job, I guess. What's up, East Coast Ken? Eek is here. Happy Valentine's Day, buddy. You and your Makita.
We're gonna Milwaukee crime.
I thought you were going to drop that on the floor and show everybody how easy it is to break the battery.
Let me see. Is this battery broken? No, this one's still going strong.
He is, Ken.
Oh,
he is.
It's okay. It survived the drop. For now.
Your camera goes all fuzzy.
Do you like the fuzzy?
Yeah.
How do you want to drop it? Do you want to drop it like that or like this? Or hang on. There's no reason that this thing should get hurt. Okay. We're ready.
All right. Your vinyl floor. All I saw was a battery shoot out of there like it was on a spring.
Oh, it still works. Maybe.
Surprise. So I could tell you why he didn't use his jaw. The suction power that he can get with his jaws would just have collapsed that whole plastic housing.
Wouldn't have stood a chance.
All right, so you need to take back some of those mean and hurtful things you said about Milwaukee.
I literally broke it in front of you guys on camera on the short.
No, you just said it was broken.
Hang on.
I think he was using he 3D printed his own out of Bakelite.
Hang on, I'm gonna get it.
$20 Ryobi fan. Who's paying that much? The Milwaukee fanboys are cringing, dude. I'm sure they are. What's up, Renegades? No worries, buddy. Dude, just don't smash it like that other guy did.
This one, see, that's
Yeah.
one that broke while I was installing my HVAC duct. I just dropped the flashlight and they just popped off, and I was like, "Oh, that's nice."
And that's code. HVAC duct is code
Oh,
for
is it for you?
Ancho. Ancho was over.
That's not true.
Gave him the light. I'm on cringe. I heard about that incident. Golf ball through a garden hose. The dude could suck a bowling ball through one. I'm not. Plenty of power left too.
All right, does it work? Let's see. It does not work.
Oh, sorry,
tried.
buddy.
No, it really doesn't work. I'm serious. It doesn't work. God almighty.
Just check your connections inside.
Oh my God.
Every time this dude does one of these, it's disgusting night. I can't hear you camming it out. Anybody else here camming them out? No, me either.
Captain.
Captain Chaos right here.
Captain Cam out. That was my high school name.
Was it?
No, I wish. All right, what have we here? We have. I don't know what we have. We have nothing wrong here. Oh, good. No, we just have a battery that just doesn't want to work anymore. That's not surprising. Wouldn't be the first time.
I just left a comment for
Why
somebody.
does the battery not want to work, dude? We didn't do anything to this battery suggestively yet. Why work battery? Is this the one that we hooked up the wires to and crammed the?
Do you see holes in the back?
No. We didn't cut holes. I think we did kind of abuse this one a little bit the other night.
Joshua said throw it. Try a different battery.
Hang on. A different battery does work. Yeah. This battery, however. Oh, I know what to do. It needs a little bit of adjustment. Jesus.
An attitudinal adjustment?
Give me.
Give it one.
All right. Did we just put it in the vise and just crank?
Check the charge. Oh, well, hey. Is it a Makita battery in disguise?
Hang on.
I don't see any rainbows. So it could be in disguise. I don't know. Check the charge. Dude, what did the fan do to you? It blew. It blew. Thanks, Ken. Appreciate you, buddy.
How many cranks?
Till you hear it cracking.
I think it's gonna work now. It's kind of stuck to the vise. All right, let's try it. Does it still need an adjustment? We literally didn't do anything to this battery. We pried the flex off of it, but this battery is working just fine, dude. I didn't do anything mean to this battery yet. Tonight.
Scott, I hate to tell you this. You can only get rigid in orange, gray, And then they did have a really cool anniversary edition that was black and orange. But you can get Makita in every color of the rainbow. And their users like to taste the rainbow, if you understand what I'm saying. That's what happens when you stick something in bigger than it's used to. Words no man that's watching this channel has ever had to experience in real life.
There is an off chance that this is slightly set further back than the factory was. Blah blah blah. We'll
Smokey the board says only you can prevent flying resistors. Hope there are no returns on that. Is the field rainbow? It could be. I don't know.
We will entertain the idea that maybe this got like pushed further back. And hey, no one asked you.
Feed the rainbow. Ricky, whatever you're doing, don't feed it. Forget the solar questions and get the board heated clothing. User error to revive the Ghost Rider saga. Cameraman 2. Cool.
Oh. Okay, so the battery does work.
Uh-huh.
The tolerance that this thing has to be put back in. Actually, there's no other way to put this thing back in any other way. It has a spot. It does not move. It will not move. So maybe the flex, whenever we pried it out.
That's actually a pink Nikita.
Maybe the
candidate for the red green show. Yeah.
Yeah, because it
Is I can't tell you.
What's your thoughts on that, other than just my luck?
I mean, you consistently pick on things above your pay grade. You should be more like cartoons and inspect her gadget.
Who said that?
If she has a gadget, she's not a her. What's that?
That's an Adam's apple.
My fault. I did mention that Tactics Juan said he inspected the gadget.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It will never accept this battery again. We have oh, there we go. We fixed it.
And then you didn't.
It's still on.
She has a gadget. The inspection is over. You want to know if she has a gadget before you do the inspection. Inspector breaks the gadget. Go, gadget, go. Go, gadget fan. I have never seen anyone struggle so much to get a battery out. Ooh.
And that's how you get the battery out of your M18 fan.
I have long been a believer that the new Gen 4 hammer drill and impact driver are specifically designed for lithium pouch cell batteries. So when those batteries come out, I do suspect the king of the mountain will return. The 2904 will go up to the #1 spot. My bold prediction. And if you guys recall my bold prediction about Rigid, I was correct. Just saying. More lube.
We're going to do this little adjustment. There we go.
All right. 2 apples is bad. Yeah. It's not the apples you got to worry about. It's the banana, Jamie. We're just talking fruit over here.
That's it.
We're perfectly innocent. You don't have to worry about nothing.
Yeah.
Cartoons and fruit. You don't get that everywhere on a Tuesday.
That is correct, especially on Valentine's Day.
Yeah. You want to know before you get to Valentine's Day if your date's going to bring the fruit or not. Can't you just grab another tool and battery? Yes.
Yeah, we did. We did. We figured it out after we opened it up. That,
Juan says he hopes you don't do any body work. Fruit out of the womb.
It's just
Heard the word fruit. Interesting. Impact Nation Tools is here. What's up, Brandon?
What's going on, man?
You missed it. We were just talking about cartoons and fruit.
Yeah.
On Valentine's Day. You want to make sure that when you inspect your gadget, he doesn't have an apple and 2 bananas. Or a banana and 2 apples. Sorry. Banana and 2 apples. I don't know what I was thinking. Don't go for the cherries. Whatever.
All right. Well, there you go. That's the thing. We're out of here. Go hang out with your loved ones. See you.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching.
I'm gonna go get rejected by the wife. Y'all have a good one.
Later. I almost just left the studio instead of ending the stream. That'd have been funny. You'd just be sitting.
Yeah. 2 plums and a carrot. What's
up, Jonathan? How many people are still waiting around for us to leave?
I don't know. Fruit basket.
Is Joshua Wilson still here?
Joshua Wilson. He was here.
Joshua Wilson. We almost forgot to do your thing.
Pro badly. You were lurking.
You want to know about the milliamps?
This dude used to working in Millie's. Most often millimeters, but
that is microamps. Hang on.
Micro. Woo!
Yeah, microamps right there. That's the micro. So this does micro range. Oh, it does. Okay, so we got that's millivolts. Hang on. It's not going to do amps, hertz, amps. But the decimal would be your millivolts or your milliamps. Yeah, MA. So we just go. You don't need the actual M on here. You would just do the decimal, and then you'll just clamp it on there.
Rodney says he's waiting for a free tool from you. You want him to give you the apple or the bananas, or the banana and the apples?
I'm still waiting for his free tool from Tactics. Which free tool is he getting?
Fruit, not fluke. I mean, if they got fruit, you hope it's a fluke and not a trend.
So let's do this. Hang on, we're going to.
So will it measure down to 0.5 milliamps?
That would be
flute players. How are both Roberts doing? Moving around better? I'm moving around pretty good for an old guy.
So 0.5 milliamps would be 50 milliamps. 0.5. That'd be half of a milliamp. 100 milliamps would be an amp. So it would be, wouldn't it be 0.0? Let me look at a multimeter. If 0.05 would be 50 milliamps. This should do what you need. You need 0.5 mA. You're pretty quiet over there.
Yeah, sorry.
Hang on. Let me share this screen. What? Oh, there we go.
Oh, it's H&M.
Okay. Like that, right? 0.5 mA? Is that
Yes.
what you need?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that would be 50 would be 0.05, right? Wouldn't that be 50?
It would be 0.05. Well, actually, it should be 0.005.
0.05, right. 0.005 would be,
What he's looking for.
yes, what he's looking for. So this should do it.
But you only have 2 decimal
have-
places on that.
We have, let's see here. What do we need? We need to get. All right, let's see if
Just
we can
run and get a client.
this should
would
do
an
it. That would
RV
be
AC catch fire? It's probably arcing.
why would what?
Arcing. You said, why would an RV AC catch fire? Loose connection somewhere in there causing arcing.
Yeah. Yeah, probably something shorted. Didn't create enough, probably wasn't grounded properly, and then created a high current. It had low resistance, so it created current for heat, and probably or had high resistance, so it probably created enough current to make heat.
Or the other thing is they didn't clean the condenser, and then they were running it. It built up heat that way, and then burnt out because the motor will still continue to try to run even after it builds some heat. And in an RV, I don't know anybody that's ever had an RV that's really gotten up there to clean out there.
That's 80 milliamps there, right?
Yes.
So you would need.
You would need another decimal point.
Less than that, man. That is a very little amount of current.
Ratchet wires run, yeah.
We would need like a LED or something. Do we have an LED or something?
Well, not enough. Well, because the way the AC unit works, it would draw off the alternator, because the alternator acts like a generator on a vehicle.
Stop moving.
So probably not, because it doesn't have enough power, unless they ran a smaller battery, which didn't allow the alternator to maintain a certain level of charge. But then the cold cranking amps probably wouldn't be enough to start the motor to begin with. So I don't think that would be the likeliest scenario.
Half of a full milliamp.
Don't you have a tiny pry bar?
Yeah, why?
Rodney wants to know.
Oh, yeah. But nothing beats these, man. These things are like an extension of your hand. Tiny pry bars.
Oh, that's a good point, Josh. Take it easy, Ricky.
This was better because I got a wider spacing on both sides of the battery versus able to let it pivot. What is this for?
What, the little pry bar?
Flying out the battery? Is that what you said?
Oh,
is he watching the video late again?
Oh, maybe.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I have one, but it could teeter if you put it in the middle.
Jonathan's
So
here for
I widened the. I use the channel locks across a wider point of the battery to pry, instead of like this and letting it teeter. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything that low of a current draw to even try that unless it was DC. But this is 0.00, so this should do what you need. Any multimeter that has 0.00.
You need 3. You need
Wouldn't that
3
decimal
after
move
the
over?
decimal.
Yeah,
So
wouldn't that
it should
decimal just
say
move over?
0.000.
Right. You don't think a decimal would just move over?
Well, in order for it to get to where he needs,
It would have to
that
move over.
would only read to 0.01. He needs half of that.
Right. He needs 0.000 or point.
0.000.
Yeah.
And to read it, he says he needs 0.5 milliamps, so half of a milliamp. That would be, it's almost like no current at all.
These OT pry bars.
I'm pretty sure the wind makes more current than that when it goes across sand.
That's kind of my thought, man. That is a very little amount of current. Yeah, I'm not certain about that.
Not for the trim board. Oh. What is what would be drawing such a low amount?
Solenoid for a irrigation control or something.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna end it here. Appreciate all the support. We'll see you guys in the next one.
No worries. Have a good one, gentlemen. This time is for real.
Yeah, I found that.
And I'm still gonna go